Hey guys, it's Trace from Signal by Sony, and I'm here with Jeff from Sony Home Audio. How's it going, Jeff?
Good.
What did you bring us today?
So I've got two really cool products here today. First off is the NWZ-A17 Walkman.
Okay.
And next off is the MDR-1A headphones.
Okay, so you brought a Walkman.
I did.
It's a Walkman. What's amazing about this Walkman?
Well, it's really interesting because over the last 10 years or so, we've sort of given up audio quality for convenience. And with this, we no longer have to do that. This provides full high-resolution audio, better than CD quality, in a very simple, compact design.
So what is high-res audio?
So high-res audio is anything better than CD quality audio.
Okay, so like 192 kilobits or more?
This supports 192 kilohertz by 24-bit.
Wow, that's pretty high res for sure. So how else is this Walkman different from another Walkman that we could find?
So there's a couple things that distinguish this product. First off is battery life. This actually supports a 50-hour battery life, so you can go through a normal work week not having to recharge it. Another thing that's unique about this is the memory. So it comes with 64 gigabyte memory. You can add up to another 128 gigabytes, so total you get 192 gigabytes of memory that you have in this little compact.
That is a lot, yeah. But that's great because of the higher file size for higher res audio.
That's correct.
So it can hold a lot of stuff. It's also got Bluetooth and NFC I see on the back, but that doesn't support high res standards yet, right?
That's correct. So certainly if you had a pair of Bluetooth headphones, very simple to connect to them with NFC. But as you said, if you're playing streaming from Bluetooth, it doesn't support that 192 by 24-bit.
So that's why we would want these amazing looking headphones.
That's correct.
And what is amazing about them?
So first of all, these are completely redesigned to support high resolution audio. It has a brand new 40 millimeter drivers here that support up to 100 kilohertz for that higher frequency sound and really getting out the best of high resolution audio.
Yeah, so that's great. So these go well together.
Absolutely, it's a great combination.
So why is it that people would buy a Walkman these days?
So that's a great question. So as I said, it's the 35th anniversary of Walkman, but the important thing about this product is that people that buy this no longer have to sacrifice quality. This was designed by Sony engineers. Sony has a legacy. In fact, Sony, as part of the name, Sonic is part of that name. We're based on sound. It's a sound company. In addition, this is the world's smallest and lightest high-resolution product. There's lots of engineering, including even little details like the solder that went into building the chipset that supports this, making sure it's as pure as possible so that you don't get any distortion in sound when you're listening to high-resolution files.
So high-resolution files sound great, but what are the files?
So this actually supports FLAC, WAV. It also supports MP3, of course, as well. So basically anything that you throw at it, it can more or less support.
So where can you get high-res file formats?
So there are a bunch of different places where you can get that. First off is a place like hdtracks.com, superhighres.com. There are also some smaller places like Blue Coast Records and Channel Classics.
Okay, is this like a new format? Is this a format war we're starting here?
This is definitely not a format war. This is an industry-sponsored and pushed initiative with Sony as a leader within that, but of course backed by the Consumer Electronics Association and many manufacturers.
So what are the pricing and availability on these?
So both products are $299, so $299 for the headphones, $299 for the Walkman.
Okay, and when are they available?
The headphones will be available sometime later this month, and the Walkman will be available sometime in November, right before the holiday season starts.
Great. Looking forward to getting my ears on it. Thanks for coming to talk to us.
Thank you.
And thanks a lot for watching. You can get more Signal at youtube.com/Signal.